I'm Patrick Morse with 35 Raceway Park. I'm here with Tim, Alan, Sean. I'll remember names eventually during the summer. We're going to talk to these guys and kind of get a feel of where they feel like their racing careers are going, what got them into racing, as well a little bit of last year and what they see in the year coming. So, Tim, why don't we start with you? You're driving the number 50 car?
Correct.
What got you into racing?
My father got me into racing when I was a kid at Columbus Speedway. Unfortunately, it's gone. So I grew up with Toby Bocher, Tony's brother, and kind of decided to go play in some dirt.
And do you like racing on dirt?
Yes. One little bit I got last season, yeah, it's a lot more fun.
What part of the season did you come to the track?
We got late. We built a brand new car, and it took us a while to get it together, working late, and it took us a while. Got special thanks to Andy Parks for helping us get that done. So we had a late start and didn't quite have the setup on the car we needed. So we had some mechanical problems first couple weeks out, so we were a little more prepared this season.
And what are we hoping for going into this season?
This season, our main goal is to complete our races, because we had a lot of mechanical problems last season, and try to get some top 10s and be competitive. And
are we looking for anything else going into future years?
Future years, hopefully get at least 2 cars, maybe 3, and have the boys take over when I get to a point that I can't drive anymore.
Okay, and is there any, I know you said you were late getting into the track last year, but is there any like memories or anything at the track last year you'd like to share with us?
A lot of friendship, a lot of people reaching out and helping us. Like I said, we had a lot of mechanical problems. Wasn't quite set up for the racetrack, so we had a lot of people come over and help us out a lot. That was a lot of friendship.
And I've done these interviews over the winter of 2017 and going into 2018, that's one thing that has become very common throughout all of them. A lot of the drivers talk about the friends they make and all the help they get in the pits when major things break or even minor things break. So let's go over to Sean and Alan. Sean's over here. Let's go over to Alan and talk to him about the number 28 car that he will be driving.
Yeah, 28 car is basically the car he drove last year. It's just we're going to switch from a 3-speed to a 4-speed. Pretty much it's the same car, same motor, same everything. Just basically set it up for me and Sean to race. Since we're a little bit taller, we got to move the seat. Other than that, it's the same car. It's just a standard Cavalier.
Now, did you guys drive on Columbus Motor Speedway too?
I actually got a chance to drive in one enduro race the last night ever. That was pretty exciting, but other than that, last year was the first time I ever raced in my life.
So do you like racing on dirt?
Yes, it's definitely a whole lot more funner than asphalt. It's a lot more wild, going in the corner sideways and trying to keep control of it. The only race I raced last year, I spun out about 3 times on the same heat race, so hoping to improve on that this year. Okay, and over to you. Any comments or anything about the car?
No, I know it'll be a fast car this year.
And any memories from you two of the track last year?
I know just the first time we went out on the track, it was Red, White, and Blue, July 4th weekend, and just seeing the pride in every driver, just having it at the track, how much work you could see each guy put into their cars, and it being 4th of July, you could see everyone's real happy to be at the track and show their spirits, patriotic. They did the warm-up lap, with all the flags and stuff, and that was for our first weekend on dirt. For that to happen, that was pretty special in my eye.
Okay, and I'm going to pull a message up on Facebook. I had a couple things that some of the fans of the track wanted to ask.
All right.
And while I'm pulling that up, because my phone's slow right now, why don't we talk about, let's talk about, is there anything you would like to see at the track more? I know we had the Ohio Valley Sprint Car Association there twice last year. Is there anything like that you guys would like to see come back?
I'm pretty excited for the V8 stock cars, the street stock cars to come in this year. Growing up, that's what my uncles raced, and that's always been my favorite division. The Monte Carlos, Camaros, cars like that. I'm real excited to see those on a weekly basis at the Bull Ring.
Okay, and as I'm getting this message still pulled up, like I said, my phone is slow right now. Is there anything this comes from Joseph Wampler, is there anything you dislike about the track?
I feel like it seemed like that if a certain guy did something dumb on the track, you know, certain guys lose control, wreck other people. A lot of guys didn't take responsibility for it. You know, if you wreck somebody, I wrecked someone in the heat race. Second I got out of the car, I was over there apologizing, you know. If you wreck somebody, even if it was on accident, if you put a bumper's different, but if you're turning somebody or you're straight up ruining someone's car like what happened with our car, first words out your mouth should be, I'm sorry, I know it was my fault. Not, it's your fault, you know.
And at 35 Raceway, we do have a gentleman's call. What that is, if a driver is involved in a wreck, they can say, hey, that was my fault. And you go to the tail. I'm not real familiar with the track rules itself. I'm more the just media guy. You go to the tail, correct?
Yes, sir.
If you take credit for the crash, yeah, you'll go with the tail, and the driver you crashed will get his position back.
And as always, those rules are always explained in the driver's meeting by either Matt or Tony. And guys, is there anything else you'd like to say or mention? I know we didn't ask you much.
No, I'm good.
Anything?
No, just looking forward for this season, getting the car ready to go. We raced a 2002 Cavalier 2.2. I said just put hands out there, word out there to Andy Parks and Les and Kyle. Good word out to them guys. Thanks for over the winter, letting us store one of our cars out there at his house for the winter. And good luck to them guys, and good luck to all the compact drivers. Look forward to further season.
And as of the filming of this, March 3rd, the 2018 schedule, I believe, has been posted to 35raceway.com. I'll be doing a follow-up video on that. Dates I know right off the top of my head. April 7th is car inspection and test and tune. Gates open at 11 o'clock a.m. The following weekend, April 14th, is the 29th year running of the Bull Ring. That'll be, I believe, gates open at 5?
I think 5. Yeah.
5, I believe. Again, I'll do a follow-up video on that. And we thank everybody for watching. We thank everybody for subscribing. There'll be links to the follow-up video, as well as just go into the channel and look at all the other interviews and races that we filmed throughout the last year. And we hope to see you this summer.